Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday morning to you. Good morning, Philip. Good morning, Freedom. Look at this. Move down, guys. Not half bad for over the weekend. Looks like we have a bit of action here. Bouncing right off of the low from Friday. Tempting to take this long, actually. That's a pretty big bar. A lot of risk. Good morning, Jonathan. NQ doing the same thing, which is wonderful. Didn't quite bounce off yesterday's low, but we got that move down. We got that bounce up. Price action looking very similar. So yeah, basically the downtrend already played out. With the break in a new low, we got this move up. Very likely to push to a relative new high, and then we'll see what the day brings. Morning, Paul. Hey, Bill. We do not have any significant economic news today. So we got about 6 minutes until the market opens. Again, no significant economic releases. There's not too much of a catalyst in the market right now. But we do have pretty sufficient overnight movement, so that does bode well for some good movement today. Good morning, Jonathan. What's up? What's up? While we're waiting for the market to open, I'm going to reload my chart. All right, all right, all right, says Yamaha. McConaughey's in the building. Good morning, Robert. If we get a higher low here, I'll take the long on the S&P. Watch this bar. This turns around, turns really bullish. We'll be all over it. Ooh, yeah, look at that bar right there. I'll take a chance on that. Of course, only if it closes really bullish here. It does look pretty good. I'm having second thoughts. You can definitely go for it, but we only have 45 seconds till the market opens. That's not the most perfect setup in the world. We have potential resistance right here, so I'll skip it. But if you take it, it's yeah, it's not a bad setup at all. It's got a good shot of working. There we go. Would have worked. So if anyone took that trade, there it is. Bouncing nicely. Maybe I should have just taken it. It was only going to be one contract. Have small risk on it. But nevertheless, here we are. That little uptrend has played out. And we'll see what happens next. Would expect the bears to take a turn, try to push this thing down. Morning, Neil. NQ is right at, what was that level? That was basically the breakout level from yesterday. From last session. Quite a ways to go up to yesterday's high. But for now, trend played out. Again, we're expecting the bears to at least take a shot to move the market down. All right, there's our bearish bar. Shoot, that would have been a good short right there. Way away from the EMA. Uptrend played out. You're at least going to get a bit of a pullback, but got to be quick on that one. You can't chase that. Can't enter it late, that's for sure. I would be looking for a double lower high now if this starts to push down. One lower high is forming here. Good morning, Anna. Percolate. Percolate. That's quite the name. NQ still quite vertical. It's looking like it might have some conviction to go up to that level up there. Yeah, this bullishness is no joke here, guys. I'm gonna widen this trend. Market is not getting the correction that we would expect, so that means that Trend is stronger. Good morning, Diego. All right, so here we are. We got a wider uptrend. We will look to join with the long if we can get a nice pullback. Looking to get to the EMA. Looking for 2 legs. Bada bing, bada boom. Morning, Ed. See if we can get that same wide channel on NQ. Possible overshoot at the top, but if it continues to go higher, we'll just widen to match those bars. Come on, baby. Let's get that pullback. Let's have this thing look clean. Still not pulling back, man. The bulls are on something right now. get a new high right here before pulling back. It's not going to be a great sign. That'll be pretty overextended. Really need a pullback to have this continue to be a healthy uptrend. Bonjour, Jockey. McLeese, good to see ya. So yeah, this week we really don't have too much economic news. I mean, we have CPI tomorrow, PPI Wednesday. Don't think the market's truly waiting on either of those releases. The big news will be the court's decision on the legality of tariffs. Should be finding out about that, and the market will be interested in that for sure. There we go. S&P getting back to the EMA. NQ is already there and actually breaking below, which is not great for the bulls. We will look for this to get back above and give us a higher low. That will be our signal to go long. Yes, we have got to find support here, looking for a really nice bullish bar. Did not get the bar to go along there. It does look like it's going up though. We'll be looking for a higher low, so looking, and which is better anyway because Nasdaq is still below the EMA, but looking for this to come back, give us one more test at the 21, give us a nice green bar. S&P not really coming down to the EMA like we'd like. Let's focus on Nasdaq. We might get a better opportunity there. It's looking pretty good right here, actually. Kind of a big bar. Does look like it's pretty likely to go up though. A little too big for me. Too much risk on this one. Percolate says, I'm new to investing and trading, but it sounds like silver is being manipulated. My advice to you would be don't watch all those YouTube videos that tell you about, oh man, this is being manipulated or the price isn't right. That's all clickbait stuff. Even if it is being manipulated, it does not matter in regards to trading. The only thing that matters is what price actually is. So if price continues to go up and up and up, you want to join that. If it continues to go down and down and down, you want to join that. So we are not going to have any secret knowledge that that institutions don't already know. Watching some guy on YouTube explain manipulation or something, it's not going to help in the long run. Just learn how to read charts. That's my advice to you. Did get that push up, and luckily the trend is still in play. So we are still good to go to look for a long on the next pullback. And with the strength of this trend, I will probably take a setup that is not, it doesn't have to be A++ on this next one. We're clearly going up. Looking for that next pullback here. Let's go. And Q still looks good for it too. Trend is intact. Bullish bias is clear. There is no reason to suspect that this is going to reverse. We'll continue to play the trend until it is played out. NQ getting a pullback. We're very close to the 21. We'll be watching this attentively, if you will. Looking for our next setup. Getting quite close to that key level as well. The high from last trading session. Come on, man. Let's get just a little bit of a pullback here. And then we'll look for this to get to probably that key level. This would be pretty crazy if we can get above Friday's high. Market will have a lot of room to run. That would be the all-time high. There's nothing above that. We do appear to be getting our pullback here. Okay, here we go. Hopefully the EMA provides support once again, and we will take the long, get after this. Same on NQ, we are right there for both. I do just realize I need to look at where this gap fill is because we were very close to it. Okay, we haven't not quite hit it yet. Let's check NQ. See where that gap fill is. Yeah, I haven't quite hit it on either, so very likely that we'll get there. Breaking below the 21 right now, though. We need this to show up as support. Yeah, push down below the EMA. We are going to need a push up and a higher low at this point. Yeah, that's a nice little bar. Let's see if we can get one little confirmation here. It's looking pretty good so far. In queue with another move down below the EMA. We might end up having a deeper correction here. Ooh, yeah, that is a nice higher low. I'll risk that one if it closes around here. Nope. Another push below the 21. That's why you wait for confirmation, folks. If you would have just jumped in this when it initially pulled back, position would be underwater here. All right, I like that bar if it can close above the 21. But it did not. Might work, but not worth the risk for me. S&P struggling to get above that EMA. If we get that higher low, though, I'll be in. Watch this bar closely. This could be it. Nope. No dice. Again, we might have a deeper correction to endure. But I'm still watching each bar. If we get a good one, I will take it. Yeah, there we go. See how this closes. Doesn't look like it's happening, folks. Yeah, looks like a deeper correction is coming on. We're about to get a new low for that, so this very well could be played out at this point. Move down, break new low. So this is where we would expect to bounce pretty soon. NQ is already pushing above the 21. Get a nice green bar here. I will take the aggressive long, but it's doji. Still dropping down here. NQ's showing some strength though. While the ES drops pretty significantly below the EMA, and NQ's hanging out. We're right on the line. It's a nice little push up there. Let's see if we can get a higher low to confirm. Another push down below for ES. NQ is above, again showing strength. We'll take the higher low on NQ if it happens. Watch to see how this bar completes. Looks pretty good so far. Let's see how it closes. Looks like it's going to close well, and I'll risk this one here. Looking for that new high and then the gap fill. I don't like how the S&P is still below the EMA though, so hopefully that can get up quick. Stalling out here a little bit. I might scratch if this doesn't get moving quick. And again, watching the S&P to see it get above the 21. Want both indices to be moving together. Don't want any divergence between the two. All right, cool. S&P is pushing up. It's a good sign for us over here. No, come on. Come on. You know you want to go up. Toast. You're toast. But we'll see if we get another higher low. We might get another opportunity. Uptrend still in play. We're still expecting another move up. I don't think this is going to turn into a green bar. This correction might even be deeper than we originally anticipated. All right, there's a bar. I like that one. I'll take that one. We'll give this another go. Now, especially looking at this little swing high here, got to get above that, and then we should have a clear path to the high and then a clear path to that gap fill. Nice, liking it, liking it. S&P is going up too. Let's go, Nasdaq. Come on now. Don't give up. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling, as they say. Didn't think you were going to have Journey in your head this morning, did you? You're welcome. Being pretty stubborn here. Just pop up already. We'll cut this one early if it doesn't cooperate. I don't want to hold through a pullback. It's either going to pop now or it's not. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Start to trail our stop once we get to that high. If this stalls yet again, we'll just take our little scalp. Yeah. Not looking good. Just pop already. Oh, we'll take the basically a scratch here if it's gonna drop. Not gonna hold through a drawdown. Rather get out, and then if it gives us another opportunity to get back in, then hold and hope. Hold and hope is never a good strategy. Nice. ES popping up, NQ popping up. This is what we want to see. There's that high. We'll start trailing the stop. Probably get to the gap fill as well. Definitely we'll start trailing the stop at the gap fill. Come on. Come on, one more push, one more push. Let's go, let's go. All right, we'll get stopped in profit there. Don't mind taking that off. It's probably gonna pop up a little bit more, but no reason to have a winner turn into a loser. Over on the S&P, it's looking like it wants to pop up too. It's been a bit more choppy though. But solid trade, that's exactly what we're looking for, right? Got an uptrend, we know our bias, we know we want to go up. Just waiting for the right setup. Made an attempt on this higher low, which is more aggressive. It's better to wait for the double higher low, which we get here, and boom, you can see that goes right up to the target. Easy money. And now NQ has the gap fill. But ES still hasn't gotten, so we would still expect the S&P to go up. But hey, this is good price action, guys. Very clear what the bias is, very clear what we're doing. This is what you want to see. Nice fluid movement, easy to understand. Bias is clear, so this should present some good trading for the rest of the day. So I'll look forward to hanging out with the Discord crew, and we will be hunting some setups. Should be pretty straightforward today. Hope it was a good one for you. Happy brand new week. Hopefully we'll get some continued good price action. So far so good, yeah? So have a great day. Trade safe, guys, and I'll see you around.